City of Johannesburg delegation was in Soweto meeting with local police and community leaders. This after City Park's workers discovered 4 bodies last Wednesday. Authorities want to work with communities in order to address crime issues in the township. eNCA reporter Siphamandla Goge is in Soweto and joins us now. Good afternoon to you, Siphamandla, and thank you for your time. Give us the circumstances or the information that you know about the recent spate of bodies being dumped in this particular area where you are.
Well, we've just moved from Soweto back to Johannesburg, but for the better part of the day, really, since the morning, we have been in Soweto with members of the police, law enforcement, as well as community members who were raising concerns that there is an area in Soweto known as the Freedom Park, or next to the Freedom Park. Those who are familiar with Johannesburg would know that there is Kliptown, where the famous Freedom Charter was signed in 1950s. So just across Freedom, or rather just across Kliptown, that's where you find this area which is known as Marikana, as well as Chicken Farm. So there is a dumping site there. Locals have been complaining that every weekend and during the week they stumble upon remains of dead people, and they say this has been going on for years, and it has become a concern to them because last week Wednesday 4 bodies were picked up there. There was a service delivery program when municipal workers were cleaning there together with the locals. They stumbled upon a body. While they were busy trying to establish what is happening, they found 3 more bodies within the same vicinity in that dumping site that has been dubbed now the dumping site of dead people. Of course, it's, for refuse and rubbish, but locals are saying it's not surprising that every weekend and even during the week they will see bodies that have been dumped there. So today, law enforcement authorities led by, of course, the City of Johannesburg and the Public Safety MMC visited the area. They started by engaging with the local police to establish what is happening there. It would appear that, according to the locals, there appears to be a syndicate, a criminal syndicate that operates either in the area which kills people and then will dump them at that dumping site, and it's difficult to establish where most of those people who would have been dumped there would have been killed from. And that's one of the things that the locals are complaining about, to say we always stumble upon remains of dead people here, but we do not know what is happening. But one thing that is clear that the locals and the police or law enforcement authorities agree is that that dumping site is becoming problematic because it's been happening for years. Please take a listen to the MMC responsible for public safety in the city of Joburg explaining how the 4 bodies were discovered.
We're doing what is called an accelerated service delivery. While the unit, they were busy with the service delivery, cleaning the area, picking up rubbish and all of that. When they turned, rubbish, when they were picking it up and a dead body fell. So there was one, and then another one that was actually found abandoned there as well, and the other ones here. And then the community actually came out and indicated that no, we are used to this. Forensic, they always come here, and they always they recover these bodies here. The details as yet, we don't have them as yet, but we know that they were taken by the forensics, but we're going to follow it up. But this is an area of interest.
So, and as you explained that this is an impoverished area that clearly doesn't have the requisite resources besides your CCTV cameras or even police visibility, which then makes it even more worrying, because how then do you implement strategies to prevent any of these incidents taking place in the first place?
I think that's the biggest challenge. However, according to the MMC for Public Safety in the city of Joburg, the new tactical unit or task team that has been established will be deployed there to assist that community, because to police that community or that area rather is very difficult. When we were there, police were peddled with stones because while they were busy doing their search and operation mission, then there are some people out of nowhere who threw stones at the police. And remember, that area, the municipality had tried to go there before and they were met with resistance. And the locals were telling us, even though they don't want to be interviewed, for fear of victimization and for their safety, they are saying if you need to police this area, you need to have units that will frequent, doing their raids and operations there, because it gets worse at night and in the early hours of the morning. When we were there, they told the police in front of us to say, you will not find anything now because the culprits that are known, they are busy watching and some of them have left the area, but come back later, you will see what is happening here. After 7 p.m, locals say they can't go out at night because they fear for their safety. They say if you go out at night, there is no guarantee that you will not be a victim of crime. So the best way to police that area is to increase police visibility, but also have regular patrols in the area. It's something that the MMC says they will be focusing on with the new tactical unit. Please take a listen to him.
One of the mandate of this new tactical unit and the crime prevention unit is to ensure that we really deal with this issue. So our intelligence have actually led us to here. There's a shack that we've been tipped off that is actually been keeping guns here. So the community has been very concerned. Even now when we came in, they were very happy. They were telling us each and every weekend without fail they are finding dead bodies here in this area. So this is an area of interest with us. We're going to saturate it, and whoever, as I said again, this unit has actually declared war on criminals, and we're not going to hesitate to shoot to kill. So I know people say that it is very controversial. We are here for a war. The guys have declared a war, and we actually accepted this challenge. That's why we are here. So, and also, it is one of the, we said also that we are not going to wait for them to really do anything, to really kill another individual. We are looking for killing them now, door to door.
eNCA reporter Siphamandla Goge on the events in Freedom Park in Soweto that has now become a dumping site for bodies, quite concerning to communities and police now wanting to get to the bottom of it and hopefully identified the remains of the bodies that have been dumped there.